Hey guys, welcome to the video. I got a great video for you guys today, and I'm just gonna drop right into it. Fuck it. So as we can see, this symbol here, it can relate a lot to the Mount Chiliad Admiral lightning strike symbols, but in my opinion it's just a energy symbol. It's just an electricity symbol. You do remember the Gatorade bottle. Yes, I'm talking about the Gatorade drink. It can relate a lot to the Gatorade symbol. So yeah, it's just energy. It's energy, guys. I mean, just take a look. This can relate a lot to the symbol as well. I mean, seems to be another one here. But this one's tiny. But yeah, so I'm gonna mention something that has not really been mentioned in this way or brought up this way, and I think it's good. It's good to go. So as you can see, there seems to be these giant conductors here, and I cannot get shocked by them. Like, I've already gone all over them, and no, they don't shock you. They're supposed to fucking give you the shocking of your lifetime, because you see I'm all over them and they don't shock you. But if you decide to shoot it with the stun gun, you will see that yup, the stun gun actually can interact with the environments. It can actually give off power to environmental things, and I never knew that. I always just thought that it just gave off that little effect there, and it didn't really do much. As just looking at it, doesn't really seem like it did much. And I did test a lot of things with the stun gun, and I just thought it was useless until now. So yeah, just keep that in mind, and let's move on. So yeah guys, I'm here at the Alturas camp. Before I proceed with more Space Stalker information, which is pretty good, I want to shout out Trippy Commentaries for this new jetpack symbol that can be found at the Alturas camp. And I never knew about it until I came across his video on his channel. And I never knew about it, and I always look up Easter egg videos on GTA, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know about it. So I think it was worth mentioning. So yeah, shout out to Trippy Commentaries. Basically the symbol is on that door, but I'm not going to bother going over there, because if I do, the Alturas people are just going to start tripping out on me for being too close. And I had to redo the video a couple times because of that. It fucking was annoying. So I'm just going to come to this one over here, and it's the same exact door, same exact texture. It just has a painting on it. And keep this in mind, that just because it's a texture doesn't mean it can't be a clue. I have come across texture clues. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And I really want you to just open up your mind, get creative here, and just look at this shape here. It looks a lot like a jetpack, and I'm just going to show you how right now. So yeah, let me enhance that for you guys. And I want to just mention something that stands out a lot to me. So if you look down here, it seems to be more glowing and lit up and bright than the rest. And in my opinion, it looks like this is where the jetpack exhaust is at. This is where the fire comes out. But then again, if you look over here, this looks like the San Andreas jetpack, because there seems to be some exhaust here that form just like the jetpack from San Andreas, and this can be symbolized as the end of the exhaust where the fire comes out. This is the fire. Or maybe the new jetpack has 3 exhausts, which would be awesome. 1, 2, 3, and you can see in the middle there seems to be some type of tank, and it looks kind of like a rocket too. It looks like a rocket here. So yeah, in my opinion, it looks a lot like the San Andreas jetpack mixed with the Rocketeer jetpack. And in my opinion, that thing looks like a jetpack, man. Like, open up your mind. Like, if you cannot see it, then I don't know, man. You watch too much TV. You got too much fucking bad shit in your system. So yeah, I mean, yeah, guys, it's definitely worth mentioning. I mean, it's pretty interesting. So shout out to Trippy Commentaries for that one. Definitely some trippy shit going on there. Oh, I forgot to mention this, but the weird thing about this too is how there's that symbol there, and that symbol just seems to like kind of just like make this jetpack symbol, it makes it stand out, because like, see the lines in the background, it makes it seem like the jetpack is the holy grail of the game. Those little shining things right there around can make it seem like the jetpack is the holy grail. It's the fucking, you know, it's like the precious, bright, glowing, makes it glow almost like it's so precious, you know. It's like it's really valuable in the game, you know. So yeah, but let's just continue on with the Space Docker info. So I'm here on top of this Alturas building, and all I can say is Cargo Bob. But yeah, if you look right in front of me, there seems to be this generator, and there seems to be these 3 conductors. If you follow these conducting wires, it seems to power out to the whole Alturas camp, and the wires lead all the way up to that power station. And the weird thing about the power stations is that there can each be found one at each suspicious place that can resemble each character's identity. Like the Alturas camp resembles Trevor, Mount Gordo resembles Michael, where he does yoga, and there seems to be a station there as well. And Mount Chiliad can resemble Franklin, and there is a station there too. But if you follow up those wires all the way back, it all leads up to this starting point generator here. And I just really want you to examine the shape. Just examine the precise shape of these conductors. Just put them in your head, you know. Really examine them. And if we come over here to the Space Docker, you can clearly see that those conductors are the exact same thing here being shown. And I never knew what this was. I always thought it was maybe like an antenna or something. But now I can pretty much 100% confirm the Space Docker is some type of power source, some type of generator, some type of battery. And this just gives it all away, mostly right here. This gives it all away. And yeah, I mean, it's the exact same model being used. Only difference is that this one has a different texture, so it can blend in more with the Space Docker. That's what Rockstar decided to do. So yeah, now that we have discovered that the Space Docker is confirmed to be some type of power source, my best theory for this is that we need to power the elevator in Fort Zancudo, as that seems to make the most sense. That seems to be the only thing that needs power at this point. And this is where the stun gun can play a role again in completing the Easter egg, as I did show you early that it did give off power to the environments. And yeah, I mean, I think it's possible that it can play a role in completing the Easter egg. Maybe once we connect this up to something, the taser will be the starting point in the electricity, you know. And I really want your opinion on this, Trippy Commentaries and Whizzle. I mean, do you think this can tie back into the Back to the Future reference, as at one point in the movie they did need lightning to strike the DeLorean in order to get more power, in order to proceed with the film? Or yeah, man, do you think this ties back in with the bunker not having any power? But yeah, I do have a theory, another theory for this as well, that does kind of blend them together, as me and Trippy Commentaries had the same lightning strike theory for the Space Docker. And maybe we still need to have to get it struck by lightning, and once the lightning does strike the Space Docker, it fully charges up the Space Docker, as in Back to the Future. The flux capacitor needed to be recharged. Or maybe the lightning strike will create some type of infinite amount of energy circulating the Space Docker. I mean, what do you think, Trippy? Do you think the lightning will create some type of infinite type of energy? You think it'll fully charge it again? And my theory continued was that as soon as we get it struck by lightning, the charger will be ready to use, fully functional, fully powered up, ready to power things up, and we take it to the bunker in Fort Zancudo, and boom, we power on the elevator with such high amount of power. But then again, do you think this ties back in to Back to the Future. As you do remember, as soon as you get the Space Stalker, Omega seems to just wander off and leave you there hanging with he just leaves, like, and he leaves Franklin hanging, almost like if you need to do something now, because he seems to say, "See you on the other side, buddy," and he just takes off. So, see you on the other side, maybe that means see you as soon as you complete your objective, or see you when you complete the Easter egg. Or could you think this can tie back into Back to the Future trippy commentaries, as see you on the other side can be referred to see you in the past, see you in the future? I mean, what do you think about this? I mean, if you do remember, the guy, the old man who invented the DeLorean time machine in the movie, his name was Doc, or at least his name went by Doc. And I don't think it's a coincidence that the Space Stalker resembles the DeLorean so much. It resembles the Back to the Future film so much. And the main guy's name was Doc. The guy who invented the DeLorean in the film, his name was Doc. And if you do remember, Rockstar decided to name this car Space Stalker. So yes, it does mention the inventor's name in the name. Space Stalker, Docker, Space Stalker. It's just really interesting. But yeah, I mean, interesting stuff here. As you can see, these conductors do give off power. I just got shocked. And yes, they do have electricity running through them. They are active. So yeah, Trippy, I really want your opinion on this. As you guys do know, Trippy Commentaries is the one who discovered all the 88-mile-per-hour clues. And if you don't know what that is, basically in the Back to the Future movie, the approximate speed in order to reach the exact precise power and timing to go back in time was 88 miles per hour. They had to reach 88 miles per hour exactly as soon as the lightning struck the car in order to achieve their goal. And the fact that there's so much clues of 88 miles per hour in the game, and it's all thanks to Trippy Commentaries, I don't know, it just makes me really think about it. I mean, what do you think about this, Trippy Commentaries? I really want your opinion on this. In my opinion, I think maybe both theories can merge together and create a volcano in this game. And basically powering on the bunker and getting the car struck by lightning like Back to the Future can both be maybe possibly steps in completing the Easter egg. Maybe they both merge together on this one, and that will be pretty epic. But yeah, the best theory I could provide is basically using Space Stalker to power the bunker in Fort Zancudo. As I did show in my previous videos, that the Space Stalker does appear to stay on outside the bunker, almost like it's trying to power on the bunker, and that's what it seems like, and it doesn't do that anywhere else in the game. I mean, it's just really obvious that this car is some type of power device. If you're still not convinced that it isn't a power device, and you think that, you know, it's just bull, well, just take a look at these rods here. And these little metal rods, if you see there's some blue things circulating them, and in my opinion they can easily resemble electricity flowing through wires or conductors, or this metal rod here, as whatever type of material uses in order to allow electricity to flow through. Sorry about that. But yeah, you could even resemble the lightning strike from Back to the Future, when the lightning strike hit the tower and it all connected up to the zip line and the DeLorean. I mean, it's just really obvious now, especially with that clue. And I mean, all the colors on the Space Stalker are the same color as the UFO. I mean, maybe we can activate some secret mode on the Space Stalker with the taser. Who knows? But it's just really obvious now. If you still don't believe, just hop inside your Space Stalker and just listen to the noise it makes. Even right now, sitting in neutral, it makes a charging noise. And if you decide to speed up and go really fast, you will hear something charging up, almost like the Space Stalker is trying to recharge itself, or it's powering up for something. And maybe that's the flux capacitor there, and we need to reach 88 miles per hour high speed limit while the thing is charging up and get struck by lightning. I mean, it's just really obvious now. I mean, there's also this other thing with the the special frequency horns. And in my opinion, I believe the special frequency horns can be a way to control the amount of frequency and energy being put into the generator, or whatever we do manage to find to connect this front conductor here. Maybe the special frequency horn is the precise amount of frequency for the amount of energy flowing. You know, basically the frequency horns, they set up options for the amount of frequency power that you want to use for when we do find what to connect this up to. That's a theory for me. Maybe the Space Stalker's special frequency horn does play a role in completing the Easter egg, does play a role in controlling the amount of energy you want to let out with the Space Stalker. So yeah guys, I just really want your opinion on this. You, Trippy Commentaries, Wizzle, everybody. This is where you guys in the comment sections comment down below your opinions and your best theories. And yeah, and Trippy Commentaries and Wizzle, feel free to share this info or make a video about this, as it does bring the Easter egg to a whole nother level. And in my opinion, since I found it, I would really love to see it in you guys' videos, and you know, just sprout out and stuff. So yeah guys, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, as I am trying hard. I'm back on the hunt. I pretty much created a zombie out of the hunt because it was dead for a while, and I brought it back to life, and now it just seems like we're on the right path now. There's something out there that needs to be solved. So yeah guys, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'm gone.